hati.
Contact there behind. Asnawi is on the wrong side of Bodin. He's bearing down on goal. I don't think there's enough to give a penalty there.
Here's Tiraton on the right-hand side. Oh, he was getting involved. And now the counter. This is where Indonesia can be dangerous. Egy Maulana, goal here, would light the stadium up. Witan Sulaiman. Back to Egy. This is for Rahmat, but Asnawi. No, if they want to stand a chance, an early goal would really. What's the issue, but not
in the team, the situation that they find themselves. Issue there, they haven't been comfortable in possession when they've been pressed by Thailand. We saw that in the first leg where Indonesia were giving the ball away very easily, unaccustomed to the pace that Thailand want to play the game at.
Two not so great passes from Rahmat Irianto, and much has been made of the fact that his father was also an Indonesian international and played in the AFF Suzuki Cup final. That was full losses for him. Ball given away to Narubadin. Super chop. Brought down, he looks at the referee, arms stretched out, he's not interested. Pratama, so good to have him back inside on left hand. They looked a little bit vulnerable, didn't they? Particularly in the first 15 minutes on that Indonesian left-hand side, the Thai right.
That's right, they did, and it wasn't just on the defensive front, you know, going forward he offers a lot, and they didn't really have that outlet on the left-hand side in the first leg. They tried to change it up in the second. Alfiandra going to play out at left back. The outstanding Indonesian.
Yes.
Witan Sulaiman, who just got crowded out that first leg and didn't have any, was determined to get players around him as quick value that Indonesian side.
Just see
the contact here.
It's the other one.
It's come off. It looks like it's come off Witan, so I don't understand how that's a corner. And it looks like he was actually bumped in from behind by Kritsada.
Not enough for a penalty though, right?
I don't think so, but I don't think it's a corner either. It's come off Witan last.
Yeah. Clearance by Narubadin. Trying to keep up this pressure. Here's Ramai, who's got the pace. Ramai. Lovely turn from Witan Sulaiman. Ricky Kambuaya. It's slipped in. Indonesia has got that goal with a large slice of luck. Ricky Kambuaya has struck early here. And has that given them just a little bit of hope?
Oh, that will give them a lot of hope. Still a long way to go, but what a start for Indonesia. Love the work from Rumah Kek inside, keeps his composure, and wonderful what Witan Sulaiman does there. He hangs on to the ball under pressure. We didn't see enough of that from him. It's a bad mistake from an experienced goalkeeper, but Indonesia won't care. Look at the defenders it's gone through. Off it, perhaps careless from Siwarak.
Only the second goal that Thailand have conceded in this tournament. Ball is given. Here comes Tiraton Dunga. Can they hit back immediately? Nadio's down the way, and the resulting shot. Well, this is early on for Indonesia, Roshan. This is what those watching this would want to see.
This is great. This is great for Thai fans out there. But the atmosphere around the stadium has been brilliant, even before kickoff.
Absolutely.
And from the Indonesian fans as well, a credit to them. They were loud, they were lively.
Tanawat, surely brought down. Rahmat went in hard. Everyone's blood is pumped up at the moment, isn't it?
Lovely work from Tanawat. It is a foul. He gets a second challenge in as well.
Follow-up could have been
From Didik.
Oof. Again, pretty much dead centre. You know, there's one player certainly going to fancy his chances, and he's right on the ball.
Remember the first leg when there were a couple of really good positions for Thailand for the free kicks. They've got another great position here, and this time they've got the specialist on.
That magic wand of a left foot for Tiraton. They will have been watching, I'm sure, his videos, Roshan, in anticipation of what he wants to do, what he does with his free kicks.
Yeah, that was a great angle that we had, a camera angle that we had early on of the position of the wall. And when I actually saw that, I thought, I think there's going to be a need of a bit of adjustment, and he has adjusted it, Nadeo. He has, because they were far too wide there, so he went to step across and had another look. He's adjusted it.
Is he hedging a bit? He's very central, isn't he? Let's see. Wall does its job, and listen to that. That's getting applauded by the crowd, big time. Chanatik. Well defended by Alfreanda. And there you go, he's just gesturing to his players, calm it down. Polking. How's he feeling about things at the moment? He's wearing his lucky clothes at the moment.
Well, for Indonesia, it's about goal, use the momentum. For Thailand, again, that experience needs to come in. Lots of experienced heads need to keep their composure, try and slow it down where they can. If in situations, in these set pieces, they can kill it off, go and do it, sure.
They'll get another corner. Tirasin appealed immediately. Well, this is the best possible way you can respond, short of scoring an actual equaliser.
Yeah, pressure's on. Thailand, good response from them. Again, it's Tirasin making a nuisance of himself. Just have taken a touch, perhaps.
Well, there'll be another almighty roar from the Indonesians if they defend this one well, get it away. By the way, just to let you know that we've got Witan Sulaiman and Ramai right on the halfway line. Anything should come their way. Loose ball. Oh, that was beautiful, wasn't it, from Superchop, and it grazes the crossbar on the outside of his boot.
Clever from Superchop. Comes into him quickly, and he can't really sort of readjust his body in those positions. You need to take these attempts quickly. He's still got the time to take a first touch. He's just trying to curl it into the top corner with the outside of his boot. Unfortunately for Indonesia, it's come off the crossbar.
He's certainly someone, Russian, that you have pinpointed as you'd love to see him venture out of Thailand, perhaps into the likes of Japanese or Korean leagues, maybe further afield.
Yeah, and I think, you know, he's one of those who's ready to move on, Superchop. We've seen evidence of that, I think, over the last couple of years, and certainly in this competition. And that really is the key for Southeast Asian players, and it's something that observers of Southeast Asian football, it's not something groundbreaking to say that Southeast Asian players need to go out and get out of their comfort zone and take their next step and try to play in a higher quality league. The ones that obviously have reached a certain level in the region are those players that I'm talking about.
Oh, the ball's been won back beautifully. Look, it's Ricky Kambuaya trying to slalom his way through. Kind of went down, didn't he, in front of Tiraton.
Strong challenges coming in from both sides. Ricky Kambuaya has got this ability in him to just run past. I think that's a foul. There should have been a free kick to Indonesia. And then Egy, strong with the follow-up challenge.
Shin Tae-yong said, we will win this second leg. He didn't say by how many goals, and whether it would be enough to take them through to lifting the trophy. But he's given them this self-belief. He's maintained, even right after the defeat, and it was a disappointing game for Indonesia. Remember, they had two very, very good chances in that first leg. Here is Witan Sulaiman. Right on his own, he's got two players right on him. Now Tiraton.
You can sense that nervousness has gone out of this Indonesian team. They were so nervous in the first leg. They couldn't keep the ball under pressure, but suddenly they've got confidence now because they're in a situation where they can't really lose. If all goes down,
they have
there's no pressure.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be the way. As they grow, as they develop, they should learn to play under that pressure.
Just got to keep their heads. There's some flying in here. Back with Indonesia, Asnawi. Well, it's full-blooded so far. You couldn't ask for a better start to this match.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, Kambuaya is really trying to single-handedly carry Indonesia forward. And he's, for me, been one of the best players in this Indonesian side as well. I know, talk about Witan, Nadeo, Pratama Arhan, Alfeandra. I'm now realizing I pretty much said the whole Indonesian team is the best.
Well, I think you pinpointed him in the first leg as the one who stood out for you, and you were surprised, even I dare say disappointed when he got yanked off, didn't you? Felt that he could have stayed on the pitch.
I was surprised that they took him off. Maybe there was a thinking that, you know,
for the second leg,
we were trying to keep him fresh for the second leg. But look at how they're closing and pressing and harrying here, Indonesia. They're hungry for this. They believe now that they can get something out of this match. And for all those people out there who are saying, let's cancel the second leg, in jest, I'm sure, in jest.
There was a lot of that going on. Now,
I'm not quite sure they feel the same way about that now.
Absolutely, glued to their screens, I'm sure. Here comes the Pratama Arhan special. With his long throws. They're usually flat as well. Plenty of pace on them. Egi Maulana got a little touch on. Now you're seeing Manu Polking there. He was just, again, gesturing to his players. Calm it down or slow it down. Both of them would work right now for them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So they're going to take as much time as they possibly can on these restarts. And you just saw evidence of that. The ball went on play. None of the Thai players really went off the pitch to take it. Mano took his time, walked to the ball, kicked it onto the pitch. But that's the key. That's being professional in these situations.
Tiraton's pass up top to Gordon has gone out of play. Catch a breath if you can. This is one of the few quieter moments in this match so far. 17 minutes have flown by in this AFF Suzuki Cup 2020 final, the second leg. Indonesia have scored a goal through Ricky Kambuaya. They need 3 more unanswered goals just to force this final to go into extra time, but the early goal is precisely what they would have wanted. Only 2 goals that Thailand have scored, that Thailand have conceded so far, have come off errors at the back. One against the Philippines, Manuel Beer's header is not good enough, slotted in by Reichelt. And here today, Siwadak. Some handling, poor handling in the shot. Chanatip has gone down, his boots off. He was in the press today, Roshan, talking about how players like him should be venturing out.
And he's absolutely right. Again, as his boot comes off there, you've seen his game step up to a different level, and you understand why, you know, what he's learned from his time in J1, how he's developed as a player over there on and off the pitch. Again, as I said, it's not really groundbreaking, I think, to say Southeast Asian players. The ones who have outgrown the region need to then take that next step.
What I thought was interesting in his comments was he's calling it a comfort zone. And
maybe perhaps for some they are in that comfort zone, but I don't think it's exclusively a Southeast Asian problem. I think it happens in various parts of the world. I think in West step into Europe, comfort zone, and you see it with English players as well. You know?
Yeah, happy to stay in England.
Happy to stay in England.
Well, and connected with that, he's picked out a couple of things. One is they're probably getting a decent domestic salary, and secondly is the language, which is always an obstacle, isn't it? As we see another foul on Chanatip. Shot, very good, and nicely done by Nadia. I think it just got everyone by surprise.
Yeah, Tanawat, it was with a bit of time and space. Everyone was still reorganizing themselves defensively. Gets the ball in space there. Nadeo, thankfully for Indonesia, was alert to the entire situation.
That's the kind of thing that would really upset Shin Tae-yong, wouldn't it? Gotta be alert. Don't want to be giving away a goal in those sort of circumstances. Tiraton. He's just opted to punch him. Perhaps he could have caught, but here come Indonesia now. Didik Setiawan is trying to get that up to Witan Sulaiman. They've opted to keep those two on that halfway line, haven't they? Witan and Ramai, just on the off chance.
Well, they need the point about players going overseas as we go to us now, who's is it's easy to say everyone should be higher level. Where's the ambition? This, the other. Also have to. We don't know what these players' personal stories are.
Yeah.
How many people they're taking care of back home, taking a good salary there. Then you have to weigh that comes into it as well. Remember that players, you know, they have people to take care of. They've got families. As you see, Super Chok, they're getting taken out.
Also, Roshan, you know, there's a lot of money they make outside through endorsements and all that kind of thing. See that challenge again from Alfiandra. So being in that particular country helps part of that, doesn't it?
Yeah, and so I think that there's a lot that comes into it. Of course, from a sporting perspective, you want to see them step up and challenge themselves and go to the next level. But sometimes it isn't as easy as just that. It's never just one thing.
And for every Chanatip who has succeeded, and same with his teammate Tiraton, they both succeeded at foreign level. A number of them haven't, as the ball comes in to the penalty area. Kambuaya tries to lead the counter-attack. Romaikek is taken out there. But before that, the referee is pointing to an earlier offence in the build-up.
Well, the first ball that came in from the first free kick, Bodin Pala was making that run into the box, and you just wonder again if that Indonesian defence had just fallen asleep for a second, because he was in acres of space. If he'd gotten the right touch, was able to turn and face goal, then Indonesia could have been in trouble. But again, on the counter-attack, you see the threat that they pose, especially with Rumakek and the pace and directness of his running, causing a few issues for Pawi. He's able to skip past that challenge, and then a leg out from Pawi, taking him down.
They're not enjoying the pace coming at them at the moment, Roshan, the Thais. Perhaps we didn't see enough of that from the Indonesians in that first leg, only in little flashes where they did cause a few problems, not many.
Yeah, but said earlier, they're looking a lot more confident. So again, you think about the story around the game. 4 goals down, second leg of the final, give it everything we've got. It's our last game here, we've got nothing to lose.
Absolutely.
Nobody really expects us to catch up to Thailand in terms of the aggregate scores. And maybe the trophy being out there has given them a bit of inspiration as well.
Thailand would have felt they have one hand on that already. They certainly don't want to be losing Ramai, who's going to get on that stretcher, and Indonesian fans will be hoping he'll leap off it very quickly. Shin Tae-yong right, well, actually outside of his technical area at the moment. Having words with Alfredo Dewanga. But these guys right now, just that belief, I think that's more important than anything else right now, the belief that's coursing through the veins of Indonesian fans. Remember, they have had 2 occasions here at the National Stadium in this tournament where they've managed to score 4 goals. 4 against Malaysia, 4 against Singapore. Very different circumstances, of course. They've got 3 to go. Asnawi. Foul. Taken away. Too easy by Didik. Ramai is ready to come back on. Balls with Superchok. Looking for Bordin. He's forced his way into the area. Rather Tirasin.
Well, a really difficult ball for him to do anything with, Tirasin. How far away he was from goal there. Just knew that he needed to put in a challenge on Fakhruddin. Another one I think has been protocols. You know what? I want to go out. Put other people at risk. And I think, you know, when you maybe
wins the ball back. Witan Egi Maulana there. Of passes have caused a few problems. The good news is Ramai is up and running. Flag just goes up on Superchok, who spent a lot of time looking across at the assistant there.
Tirasin giving it back into Chanatip. He's looking right across the line there, Superchok. Really should be getting himself back into an onside position. Again, gaining a bit more territory here, pushing up the pitch. Indonesia with a longer pass forward.
Now that Pratama Arhan throw. Let's see if they can get something out of this. Low and flat is normally the key here. And that's exactly what we've got. There will be a corner. It looked like it was Paui who got the final touch. It has been an interesting weapon of choice. Siwarak will be absolutely desperate to make amends after that early mistake. Off the near post, off the man on the near post there, just trying to get a touch on. Witan. Fernando Devanga gives it away. No foul on Chanatip. Here's Asnawi. Pratama Arhan. Tirasin dropping deep here as well. Ricky Kambuaya. Now Egi Maulana. Indonesia trying to sustain this pressure. Superchok on his own. One back by Asnawi. Felt he was fouled by Superchok.
Just stop playing for a second, Asnawi.
Without any whistle going.
Without any whistle going. Wanting the referee to blow a whistle there. We're still looking to play the advantage, but Indonesia first to every second ball at the moment.
Well, he wanted a quick ball in. Didik Setiawan. Delivery wasn't bad, was it?
He was able to actually find the head of Didik Setiawan. A little bit too high for him, though.
Yeah, again, lots of speculation about who would lead the line. Pretty even at the moment in terms of possession. Shots Thailand at the moment in front on that one. But yeah, Shin Tae-yong was asked, why have you not used Egi Maulana more? Remember, he got started, as we see, Rodan Fala. Still boarded. Ton of watts. Yeah, Shin Tae-yong was saying that he had to just manage his players and their workloads, and that's why they want to put too much on Egi. And now people are calling for Ezra Walian. Before they were wondering why he started. It's never an easy job being a coach. It's satisfying all those fans.
It's almost as if everyone else knows better than you.
Here's Pratama Arhan.
And that's why when you're in the hot seat, you might as well make decisions that you want to make. At least if you lose a job, you can say, hey,
my way, hey?
It's my way.
Yeah, absolutely. Given away there by Pawi. Nerves there in the Thai defence this evening. Helped, of course, by that early goal for Indonesia. Koking himself had said he didn't think that this was done. He said he even cited some Champions League, UEFA Champions League comebacks, which I'm sure big football fans have all had at the back of their mind.
I'm gonna touch on that. Let's just see what happens here with this long throw, as the referee has a word with Egi and Bordin. He's been saying to these players every time there's a set piece situation in the box, no hands, no hands. I'm watching, and then he says thank you. Very polite referee.
Pratama. Oh, that was an important touch there. Witan Sulaiman got a leg on it, but Bodenfala was in the way. He's gone in hard. He might get booking here. Will indeed.
He's done really well. Kambuaya. Wonderful job that Kambuaya has done here. To touch it, zipped into him, sees that challenge coming. Gets his body across. Boom. The contact. Well done.
Got a block earlier on, Bodenfala off Witan Sulaiman. Again, that throw.
Yeah, again that throw. Launched in, missed the first defender with the header. All sorts of issues in the box. Siwarak looking to organise that wall after that nervy start. His mistake leading to the opener for Indonesia. Alfeandra. He's got wonderful technique.
We've seen a spectacular free kick here against Indonesia. Can they now dish out one of their own? Alfeandra standing over the ball. A chance here to make it 2 for Indonesia. 10 minutes or so before half-time. Chanatip is going to be the one. Reminds me of his namesake Messi J having to do that a few weeks ago. Ball does enough. It's out for a corner.
Yeah, good job done by the wall. Facing down that free kick, and we see multi-millionaire footballers around the world turning their backs, turning away from free kicks when they're part of a wall, which really gets to me. And so far we've seen from these two sides, players in the wall unafraid to take the hits, do their job.
A lot of players have put their bodies on the line, haven't they, in this competition? It's been great to see. Away by Sarac. And they're going for a Pratama special here. Looks like they will.
He's got a bit more of a run-up area on this side of the pitch than he has on the other one.
Yeah, it's harder, isn't it? But drop by Sira. They couldn't profit from this one. The handling of the goalkeeper, Indonesia, and the miss kick from Rahmat Irianto.
Spilled it again to Arak, under pressure.
That might be playing on his mind, Russian.
Looking shaky. There's one of his own players, Kritsada, just in front of him, but still he's not able to claim. Fortunately for him, Terasin was able to hack that one away.
Right now, Indonesia don't want this half to end. There's 9 minutes or so left. The momentum, it would appear, is with them. Still, it's all fun and games. Lots of people dressed up. Asian. Here's Asnawi. Still going strong, Asnawi. Back to Indonesia.
Immediately after losing it, Indonesia picking up the 55th. Well defended.
This didn't we, Roshan, in the first half? Final second leg again. But they kind of held firm. They were never really panicking. This was the goal.
Yeah, it's good work. Again from Indonesia down the left-hand side. It was Rumakek, then Witan Sulaiman keeping his composure, poking it into Kambuaya. But really just had to do his best to try and get it on target, keep it low, test the goalkeeper, and that's exactly what he did. Interception from Kritsada.
Four of them swarming. Oh, he can't quick that in for the corner, but look at that earlier in the phase.
All over Kritsada there. I mean, the first intercept is going to just get left behind. Back goal side. And he's patient. Doesn't a silly challenge, doesn't put in a rash. Good composure. Let's Witan just run it out of play.
Rather, Super Chop won't get there. Back to Thailand. Put out of play by Tirasin. For eyes. Didik. Kambuaya. Again, quick throw. To release Witan Sulaiman as fast as they can.
Good pace as well with Witan. Always looking to try and get in behind that Thai defence. The earliest opportunity, but Thailand here on an attack of their own.
Here's Tiraton, is about as far up the pitch we've seen him in a while. Tirasin.
Yeah, good defending from Alfiandra. Brave defending. Well, Tirasin looked to be favourite for it initially, but Alfiandra got there. Get there for the head of Tirasin. Well defended, good position taken up by Alfiandra. You know, in the first leg, it just looked like nothing was going Indonesia's way in possession with the ball. Second leg here, it's Thailand looking flustered, looking nervous, and that's a credit to Indonesia.
Can they keep this going in the second half? And they need goals, of course. Alfiandra waiting to come on, and he is now back on the pitch. Full complement for Indonesia. it back to the goalkeeper Siwadak. 4 minutes or so left in this first half. Here's Saraj. Up towards Superchok. Alfiandra did enough.
He's making the run in between Alfiandra and Arhan. Again, Alfiandra has done up defensively.
Roshan, you wanted to bring something up about the Champions League. I'm just harking back from about 10 minutes ago.
Yes. Thanks for bringing that up. I just what sort of motivational films, matches they've been looking at. Maybe Liverpool's famous comeback against Barcelona in the Champions League. Maybe they were watching
Tottenham against Ajax Amsterdam. Another one.
Oh, sure, yeah. I was going to actually go for Mali, Angola in the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations. Angola went into a 4-0 lead, and then Mali. You see the ball coming in for Rutan.
As well there, Surak. Arsenal aware.
And Mali getting it back to 4-all. The space of like 11 minutes or something to that effect.
I remember Newcastle, Arsenal won,
yeah.
where they were 4-0 as well.
None of those